Alright, here we go. Some new, to me, arrivals. Just in. This came from a nice lot the other day. My Midnight Tales #1. Telling the backstory of Professor Cyrus Coffin and his niece Arachne. God damn. Great issue. And had this one arrive today. This is Midnight Tales #9. From Charlton, have talents of Wayne Howard. The late Wayne Howard, he passed away in 2007, unfortunately. I'd like to write up an overview of his work sometime. He did some work for Marvel and DC, I believe, as well. And started out with Wally Wood, if that means anything to you. Not really familiar with Wally's work yet. We'll get around to it. And went out to the mall today, Cloud City Comics and Toys out in Shoppingtown and DeWitt, and brought home Ghosts #74. Price was right and the cover did it for me. Looking good, a little Orient weirdness there. The gem that haunted the world, can't wait. And this is one I'd had my eyes on for a while. You had a Ghostly Tales #12 by Charlton, and I'm going to say this is 1968. Let's pop this one open here. Pretty sure the Ghosts is from the later 70s, because it's got that 40-cent price tag, probably 78. Ghostly Tales #12, 1968, Volume 4, February. Stoked! Add that to the collection, and the guy who runs it is really cool, and he handed me let me take home Semper Fi #1 by Marvel from, I think, 1988, and Semper Fi #2. They were in his back issues that he sells. I think they're 2 for $1 or something, recent back issues. Very stoked. But here we go. This just in today, and the reason to fire up the camera. This was a lot buy from a seller on eBay who had either no idea or no care what they had, and just happened to be searching the title at the right time using newly listed as the criteria, and it is 27 issues of Weird War Tales. And I'm not going to say how much I paid for them because I feel guilty about it, but oh gosh, here we go. #87. And this is one I've wanted for quite a while. One of the coolest covers ever conceived of. Army guys fighting a giant woolly mammoth. Ow! Condition's a little weak, but we'll be able to get another one sometime if I want. And that was #74 from 1979. Most of these are 1978, 79, 1980. #58. #91, there's another cover I wanted. Look at that. The Edge of Reality, #85 from 1980. And little yellow, pages are yellowed, it's been worn. You know, this was someone's personal collection. This wasn't a seller offing anything. And I totally made the grab on it. Covers off on this one, #88. There's another cover I wanted, #99, a giant pterodactyl attacking some sort of amphibious crew. There's another one I wanted, #78. Looks like engines fighting in space, something like that. That's why I love this series. There's another cover I wanted, Nazis coming to grips with the horror of their past, I guess. #62. Just gorgeous. #92. #95. There's a cover I wanted, #72. There's a cover I wanted, #98. Yeah, with these Weird Wars, I want the whole thing. I want the whole series, but I decided to go first with the covers that did something for me. And here we go with a run of Creature Commandos issues. #93. Oh, there's a cover I wanted. I guess that's a Frank Miller cover, his first, no, it's not Frank. Joe Kubert did the cover, but I think Frank Miller did one of the stories on it or something like that. I was reading about this issue the other day. number 68 from October 1979. Ow! More Creature Commandos, number 102, 80, 81, something like that. There's a cover I wanted, number 76. There's a cover I wanted. What is that? Number 63. Fun. You know, most of these aren't going to be in great condition, but I'm a reader. I'm not really looking to sell. I may end up trading a few of these. But I want the whole series, and this is a fell swoop way to take care of a lot of it at one time. Number 79, there's a great cover. More Creature Commandos, I guess we'll be getting to understand them. We have board number 81. The Creature Commandos were, I think, an attempt to give younger readers someone to identify with the series when DC started pushing for younger readers to buy their comics. 1981, they started going through a different phase. Whereas originally Weird War Tales was definitely aimed at more of an adult audience. Older stories were more conceptual. Look at that, just awesome. And number 77. So I've got all of the later era Weird War Tales I'm going to need. This stuff. Focus should be going for the older ones now. Let's see if I can pull out the ones I've amassed so far here. A little rundown of them. I'm knocking over the camera. So here's my Weird War collection. There's number what? Number 13. There's a great cover. Number 9. This is my favorite of the older covers so far, with the robot guy, which I guess anticipated the robot, GI robot, that was part of eventually worked into the Creature Commandos formula. And this is one of my favorite covers here for number 55 with this Yeti thing. It's just awesome. Number 33. There's another old one. This is number 5. 14. There's one of my favorite covers. Oh, it's such a great series. Number 3. So yeah, I've been successful finding Weird Wars, although I keep losing auctions for number 1. Number 1 is a tough score. If you're going to get it for less than, say, 35, you're doing very well, apparently. This is one of my favorite covers. There we go. There's the GI robot, where he was sort of reintroduced for the later era. Number 101. I think this is from 1980. And I've also gotten some Unknown Soldiers. He was a favorite when I was a kid. There's a great cover. That one. Star Spangled War, number 195. And my younger brother's Haunted Tank Digest. I think that was my younger brother's. We'll have to take that up with him. If he thinks it's going anywhere, he's got a new thing coming. There's another war series called The Losers that got a lot by. And here's Marvel's short-lived solution to the Weird War Tales, a series called War is Hell, that were reprints up until number 9 when it started to become a genuinely horror-oriented. They were more just sort of bizarre Sergeant Rock and those kind of stories that were used as reprints for the first 9 issues. I've only got number 12 of the set. Anyway, so that was my little growing Weird War collection. And I also just got in 100 silver boards, acid-free certified from BCW, and 100 silver bags. I found that silver size is a little bit more forgiving of some things like giant size issues, and it's a more universal size, although I think modern, it's technically a modern cut, but whatever. I'm going to sit down and have